Disclaimer, this video is 100% my opinion. If you like to collect these cars, I respect your interest. In my humble opinion, the 2023 Hot Wheels RLC Nissan Skyline is probably one of the worst Nissan Skyline R-34 releases we've had in a long time. Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be discussing with you guys on how Nissan Skyline GTRs are overrated. Also, I mean, in real life they are, but that doesn't mean they're bad. But in Hot Wheels, I think it's just slightly bad. What do I mean by this? Mattel Creations, or I just say the Hot Wheels Collectors website, they were releasing a pink R-34 Skyline for the Redline Club. And, you know, I was like, okay, I mean, they've had a bunch of RLC Skylines before. They had like a blue one, a purple one, which is actually my dad's favorite, his dream Hot Wheels. He always wants to get that one. And they even released a Nismo one, which is so far probably my personal favorite release, even though I don't have it. I think I prefer that over the newest one, which I'll talk about in just a bit. Well, they released the car, and I think they were trying a little too hard on trying to recreate the Candy Striper VW bus. Like, what is with this paint job? Like, pink, if it was just pink, I probably would have liked it, but then they had to add white wheels, which I feel like it still wouldn't be bad. They had to add white side skirts and a white hood. All of them matte white hood, matte white side skirts. Why? It looks ugly, but yet people are still scalping those and then raising the price. Like, there's a meme, or maybe it's a real photo of someone selling one for almost $100,000. That's just insane. That shouldn't even be real. And now you'd probably be thinking, well, I'm just bashing just the pink RLC Skyline that they just released this year. No, there's other examples of very horrible R-34 Skylines. The latest that was in premium, which was the Fast and Furious line, Lord have mercy. They took the Skyline, the R-34, and then they put the Supra paint job, the orange Supra paint job, on the Skyline. Yeah, let that sink in. That's real. That's not Photoshop. That is 100% real, and yet people are still scalping it like crazy. I think out of all these arguments or like these debates I've been having, it's all about scalpers. The scalpers pretty much ruin it all. And that could be said for pretty much anything you're collecting. Hot Wheels, NASCARs, Pokemon cards, trading cards, whatever. And not to mention that Skyline, that pink Skyline, it should have cost $25, because usually a normal RLC car, either an RLC exclusive, like that comes with like a patch and the car and the pin, that usually costs around $25. Like this, the Fox body, that the black one they just released, that one costs $25 and it comes with everything else. But I don't know, I actually haven't checked if they already sold out, but that thing has been sitting there like for a long time. And usually ones that have moving parts cost around $30. But this pink Skyline, $28. They raised it up by $3 extra. So pretty much, if they're releasing Nissan Skyline GTR R34s for Hot Wheels, they could put the most ugly paint job on the car, and then it'd still be selling like crazy. Like that pink Skyline, people were trying to get it. There was problems trying to get that car in your cart. Like, there were so many people trying to get that car, and people would be saying, oh, I got 5, I got 10, I got 15 cars. Which I don't know how they do it. They probably use like bots or something. I don't know how it works. But yeah, like there's usually a bunch of problems on the website when you try to order something, but not like this. I mean, my $30 Monte Carlo, which is actually going to be delivered to me next week, it cost me $30 plus like almost $40 with everything, taxes and shipping, and that actually looks cool, and it has moving parts. The only moving part this Skyline has, opening hood, just like the other Skylines. That's it. And I think not only can I only blame the scalpers, but I think I also should blame Mattel for this as well. They could, like, if they really want extra cash, they just release a Skyline and then they just sell it like crazy. Doesn't even matter what the paint job or whatever it is. Like, they just released like a 1973, I think it was a 72 or 73 Datsun 240Z with the BRE design. It looks nothing like a BRE design. It usually should be red, white, and blue. But they released that. Sold out quickly. My dad actually does have it. He just got it 2 days ago or yesterday, I forgot. It looks cool, but you know, that's like already, I don't know how many recolors of that 240. Like 6, 7, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen how many they released. And I mean, that 240 is supposed to be based on Sun Kang's Fugo Z. I'm probably butchering that saying. But yeah, it was built by like Reddy and himself. You don't know who Sun Kang is. He's basically Han from Fast and Furious. He built that car, and that's actually his personal car. They actually did release a mainline of the white one, but I'm getting off topic here. So yeah, the Skylines, they're pretty much just a money grab for Mattel. If they really want money, they just release whatever. That goes for every JDM car. They could just release whatever JDM car, be selling out like crazy. Like my dad and even myself, we went to go check a Target, and he only found one Civic Si from the Flying Custom series. He couldn't find the like Sylvias, but they had every single other car there. Same with me. I was going to a Target and I saw some guy with his kid. Yes, with his kid, and he bought all of the Flying Custom cars, but I feel like he only bought all the Civics and all the Sylvias. So yeah, JDM is pretty much a money grab for Mattel. I just wanted to get my opinion out there on this car. This car is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Second, or maybe first to I'm calling it the Skyline Supra. And you know, Mattel's just losing ideas with Fast and Furious. They're just copying pasting cars. Like, I couldn't even tell who copy pasted the most. Mattel with their Hot Wheels castings, or Universal with their movies. Like, I don't know who's copy pasting the most. They really love recycling stuff. Am I right? So yeah, I think this is gonna conclude my video on how my frustration on the Skylines, and you know, Skylines are just so difficult to find. I don't even have. I think I probably just have one Skyline in my collection, and it's not even the best thing. So yeah, this concludes my my little rant on the Skyline, saying, you know, it's just overrated. And usually when something is overrated in the real world, it's usually good, but sometimes it's usually bad. But in this case, it's slightly bad for Hot Wheels. So if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm out of here. I don't want to see that car ever again.